Welcome to Local Edition. I'm Bella Shaw. Urban life is changing even in idyllic communities like Camarillo. Mayor Kevin Kildee joins us, and you're seeing some changes. You've got a few shopping malls that have been there, shopping strips since the 50s and 60s. Things are changing though.
Things are, but it's exciting change. It's going to be a new way of living. It's going to be more urban with more amenities. People are going to be spending more time shopping, I think, doing other things that they kind of like to do, and not necessarily mowing lawns and cleaning house and all that kind of stuff, with the thumbprint of a new living arrangement being less per square footage. And there'll be a big demand for this, and it'll get first-time buyers into the program here. So hopefully they'll keep their roots in Camarillo and stay, and as they improve their lives, they can move up the economic ladder and start buying bigger houses as well. So we're going to be seeing a lot of that in the years to come here.
Are you seeing first-time buyers opt for maybe a condominium or a townhome and then sell that years later and make that a down payment on a home?
Yes, and they actually prefer that. They're much more into urban living. If you look around the country, the people are moving back to the cities now where their jobs are and whatnot, and a little bit less maintenance, and they can have more spare time for themselves. And we saw a big change when the two incomes started coming into the play here, and it's changed the way that people live their lives now.
And you're seeing that in Camarillo as well.
We're starting to see that in Camarillo, that big demand for apartments, townhomes, condominiums, kind of the way it was 20, 25 years ago, is starting to cycle back to that.
And it would seem even the floor plan probably changed. You probably don't need a formal sitting room anymore, or the dining room would probably be one of the least used rooms in the house. Yes. Kitchen would be prominent.
Yeah,
all those kitchen shows or the cooking shows.
Still is. They want, because it's less per square foot, they want to make sure that they can utilize all the square footage to the maximum abilities now. And people like that, big enough to entertain, big enough to raise a family, but having more amenities is real important now.
And downtown living, would that be living above retail stores, or what do you envision?
Could be some of that too. It could be just living a little bit smaller footprints again, but going to Starbucks or going out to a restaurant or going out and playing a game at soccer at our soccer park out there. Walking, walking's become a real big issue too, but they want to have full service and full amenity neighborhoods now.
Seems like things are going back to the way they were.
Yeah, as things change, they also remain the same.
Stay the same?
And it's a kind of a European platform here that we're seeing to a certain extent.
Now, has Camarillo kind of built out? Are there any more other areas where you can put in some development? Or
we've got one more major development, the Canal Creek project, but I'd say our city's probably about 80% built out. And what you'll be seeing in the future is more reuse, kind of more going into the older parts of the city, perhaps tearing those down, bringing those up to more what currently living arrangements that people are looking for. So you're going to see a lot of reuse in the future years to come too.
You mentioned the Conejo project, Mayor. What is that? What is
it's our last big project. It's about 750 acres. And there is a plan for development on that, which is a long way away. It's probably a 10 or 20 year, outlook on this thing, but it'll be single-family homes, apartments. There'll be open space. There'll be senior.
We're seeing more baby boomers.
More senior type of housing there. There'll be a park there. There'll be waterways there. It's going to be a completely redesigned use of what we have.
Great. Yeah. Mayor Kevin Kildee, thank you so much for joining us here on Local Edition. I'm Bella Shaw. We'll see you next time right here.